My first year playing was flag football, and it was 5 to 6 years old. That was the age group. In our first practice, I was excited to go, but as soon as I seen there was other people there and like other parents watching, and it was a big crowd, you know, I didn't want to go out to practice. And so I was in the car for about 30 minutes crying until my dad was like, if you don't get out, you know, I'm gonna give you a little whooping. So I ended up going out, and that's how my first practice went. Was real shy. Getting into football, my parents always told me I came out the womb with a football in my hand, or a football helmet in my hand or something. So it was something I feel like I was just naturally drawn to. Just watching it growing up, playing with my older brothers and my dad, and especially because my dad was a coach a lot. So, you know, playing for him, for the little league teams, it just made it a lot of fun, really, you know, just spending that time with him. So growing up, I played like running back all my life until I got to middle school, played quarterback for a year. Then I got to high school, and one of my coaches, freshman year, was trying to ask me what I wanted to play. I was indecisive if I wanted to play offense or defense, and he told me that I was gonna be a defensive back. And from that point on, that's kind of how I started playing on the defensive side, and just been running with it since.
It's all about playing our best football. And quite simply, it just gets down to us out hitting these guys, okay, out hustling them and out competing them. You got to do it all day long, every play, and do it as a team. Okay, everything we do is as a team. 60 minutes. Let's go. Right now!
It's going to be quite a battle at Kinnick Stadium here. Both Minnesota and the Hawkeyes have a shot at winning the West, getting to Indianapolis in early December. Both are bowl eligible. And with every victory moving forward, that postseason destination becomes more attractive and a whole lot warmer. But until then, it's November football in the upper Midwest, Ed. And you got two teams that want to run the football, and you know two good defenses that are going to stack the tackle box.
November 20th of 1999 was the last time that Minnesota came in here and got a win. Hawks have won 6 in a row in the series, 16 of the last 20, and look to make that 7 in a row in basically what is an elimination game for Indianapolis in the Big Ten title game here in the Big Ten West.
The Heartland is brought to you by Iowa's corn farmers of the Iowa Corn Growers Association and Iowa Corn Promotion Board. You may think Iowa grows corn, but the truth is, corn grows Iowa. Twin receivers to the left, and up under center is Padilla. They overload that right side, run that way, big hole for Goodson. Look out, he almost ran out of the tackle at the 41-yard line, a gain of 12. Reganey goes in motion, here's Padilla. 4 yards back, they run a late blitzer. Pass is caught as he throws over the right side, going to be very close to a first down. Laporta squirming, 46-yard line of Minnesota. Here's Padilla, races out from center, throws on the run, has a man open. First down, Harlan Bruce the fourth. He's kicked from 51. He's scored from 51. This will be from 50. Here's the snap, the spot. The kick is long enough, certainly, and it is right through.
Wow, he'd have been good from 60.
Why would we expect anything else from Caleb Shudak? Here's the snap. Toss pitch to the tailback. He cuts back against the grain. Beautiful move. Gets the first down. Still on his feet. Inside the 35 to the 34. Gophers attacking that south goal line. They run the tailback, and he gets to the 2 and then is shoved back. On a counter draw handoff. Good job by Logan Lee. Van Valkenburg held his ground. Matthew Trickett on the year 10 of 17. Will come from the 10 to tie the game, and it's right through. Minnesota has tied the game up. 1st and 10, a 3-3 game out of an eye. Here's Padilla rolling out right. He's got room to run, throws instead, and has a first down in the person of Sam Laporta. On 3rd down and long, here's Padilla. Breaks away from the pocket, throws upfield, caught. Great catch at the 50, and gouging out 2 or 3 more is all Big Tenor tight end Sam Laporta.
Now here's something that not many quarterbacks can do in the whole world. Run to your left as fast as you can and throw it back to the right. right.
Laporta goes in motion. Hawks have two tight ends out there. Oh, Padilla's going to throw. He's going for it all. He's got a man open.
Oh, what a catch.
Tremendous catch by Charlie Jones. Charlie Jones.
Oh, man, and what a catch.
So it is second down and goal from a half a yard away. Padilla is going to keep the football, and he's shoved by Potabom. Potabom came in to bury his helmet in Alex Padilla's backside, and it's a touchdown, Iowa. Hawks regain the lead a minute and a half into the second period. So Minnesota's going to go for it on 4th and 2. At least they're showing going for it. Kramer, the Wildcat, is back out there. They go double tight. 37-yard line of the Hawkeyes. Here's the snap. Play fake. They're going to lob it over the middle. Caught and running for a touchdown is the Minnesota tight end, Cole Keefe, the Iowa native. As they snooker the Hawks into thinking run, and it's a touchdown, Gophers.
Well, that's a heck of a play call there. A well-designed play.
4:29 to go in a half. Iowa 1st and 10. Now play fake. Padilla on a quick slant. Hits Reganey out of the slot, and Nico gets the first down across.
Oh, the ball's out.
Minnesota's saying that pile up, they got the football, and they do. Oh boy, they're going to toss sweep it to the wide side of the field, and a crunching hit by Dane Belton. Kick is on the way. It's long enough and good. And Minnesota will go to the locker room with a 13-10 lead.
The Heartland is brought to you by Hy-Vee, the official grocery partner of Iowa Hawkeye football. Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle. And by the University of Iowa Healthcare, changing medicine, changing lives.
And the Gophers are in Iowa territory. Here comes the slant run, and a great play made by Logan Lee as he lunged at him and grabbed him from behind, and Kai Thomas went down, and now Padilla with two tight ends in the formation as the line's down. They don't shotgun with Alex. He gets up under center. Here he is to throw. On first down, man wide open, caught 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10. Charlie Jones. Charlie Jones aboard the locomotive. Touchdown, Iowa. Touchdown. Hawkeyes on the first play from scrimmage. 72 yards. Padilla with a beautiful throw. Jones ran right by his man, and the Hawkeyes are back in front. Oh, is this crowd alive now? They've been great all day.
Well, you just said, I hope we get a little more creative with the ball. That was a good start, wasn't it?
Hawks 17 and Minnesota 13. Straight ahead running for the tailback. Look out, he's through and clear all the way out to the 50-yard line. Riley Moss saved the touchdown. Again, interior blocking has been incredible. A 29-yard field goal attempt by Trickett. He's 2 for 2. This one will come from the 29 yards away. And the kick is right down central again. Minnesota closes to within 1 on 3rd down and 6. Here's Morgan. Snap, flips it to the tailback, who's one-on-one. He gets by Zach Van Valkenburg, and then Zach reached out with that long body and grabbed him by the ankles from behind and held on. He's tried 4 from beyond 50. Watch out for the fake. He's only converted 1. Here's the boot. It's blocked. It's blocked right at the line of scrimmage. The ball has fallen on, and the Hawks will take over. Oh, a big play by Iowa special teams. Charlie Jones switches to the short side of the field. Here's Goodson. He's loose. He's at the 30. Oh, they had a lot of motion there. They fooled me. They fooled the Gopher defense. And the ball's now at the Minnesota 27. The Hawks move the chains, leading 17-16. Fake on the give to Goodson. Here's a quick slant and bouncing off defenders. Keegan Johnson. He's going to score. Touchdown. Touchdown, Iowa. Keegan Johnson. The Fab Frosh.
I've never seen anything like this. He bounced off 2 solid tackles, bounced off of him, spun to the outside. That is some kind of football player.
And this Minnesota defense, which has been so sure-tacklered all day long, whiff on Keegan. Well, they didn't whiff on him. They ran into him, 3 white shirts, as he did a quick slant to the slot from the outside. Padilla rifled the pass to him. He caught it. There was nobody in front of him to block, and he bounced off 2 defenders back to the outside and sprinted down the sideline for the score. 5:48 clock running. Iowa 24, Minnesota 16. Here's Morgan. He's going to put it up. Pump fake short. Now he's going to go long. He's got a man out there. It is caught and going for a score. A touchdown. Minnesota's Chris Ottman-Bell. 68-yard touchdown pass, and Kirk Ferentz is not happy.
So they placed it there. They have a 2-point play that comes off the left hash mark.
Ottman-Bell goes in motion. Morgan rolls that way. Pass deflected at the line of scrimmage by Dane Belton. Heck of a play by Dane Belton. He roared in on Morgan. Morgan awaits the snap. Retreats to his 2-yard line. Plenty of protection. Now it breaks down, and he's drilled at the 2-yard line by Zach Van Valkenburg. And it couldn't have come at a better time. 2 in the slot next to him. Long count. Here's the snap. Morgan straight back. Deep in the end zone. Throws a fade pattern down the sideline. And it's incomplete. Intended for Stevens. The ball hung up. Matt Hankins was right there. 29-yard field goal for Caleb Shudak. He's had a great year. Here's the snap, the spot, and the kick is right through. 39-yard line of the Hawkeyes, 1st and 10, and he goes straight back with 12 seconds to go. Now he's forced wide. Joe Evans knocks the ball loose, and Minnesota falls on it, and the game's going to be over. Joe Evans does it again. And look at those players running down. Hey, Floyd, stand up and take a bow. Floyd's licking Joe Evans right in the kisser right now. his tail is double curled. 7 straight victories over Minnesota. What a football game. The Hawks win it 27-22. What a play by Joe Evans.
Coach. Hell of a job, guys. Welcome back. All right, guys, it's a hell of a win. Good job, guys. Good job, man. That's all I got. Good job, guys. Hell of a win. Hell of a win. All right, guys. Nice work, guys. Nice work, huh? Nice job. It was our best week of practice. Good focus. We feel really good about that. Great to have Floyd back with us.
Today's broadcast is sponsored by Extreme, powered by Mediacom, the internet preferred by Hawk fans. U.S. Cellular, America's locally grown wireless and the official wireless provider of the Iowa Hawkeyes.
So what made me interested was just seeing what Coach Parker has done with DBs, just over time. The defense had a high standard, and then also just getting out of my comfort zone, going somewhere far away from home. But it was a place where everybody's welcoming, so at the same time it felt like home. It was just a different atmosphere, and then playing in a Big Ten stadium, that atmosphere as well is something I wanted to keep, because it's other D1 schools that their fan base isn't as crazy as the Big Ten, so I definitely wanted to have that. These last 2 years have been the most fun just because of how much more locked in I've been, how much more focused, and just the preparation I've been doing. And when you do that, it makes the game slow down so much, and you can have so much fun with it. When you know a play that's coming, and then you jump that route, or you tell your teammate, hey, this finna come, and then he make that play. It just make the game so much more fun, and it's slowed down. And that's what I try to tell the younger guys now, that preparation is key. So like I said, just going back to preparation, a lot of times the years before when I had social media, You know, you spend a lot of time just scrolling on your phone. You can go through 2 hours and not even know it, and you're just scrolling. So most of that time, I don't have nothing on my phone to do. So for the most part, I'm really just in my iPad. If I'm not in the building, I'm in the iPad, or if I'm here, then I'll be up in the room watching film. But that's really what I'll be doing now. I don't do nothing else. On my off days, you know, I'll play the video game, but towards the end of the week, it'll get to the point where I don't watch so much film that you just get tired of seeing the same thing over and over again, and you're just ready for the game. So that's kind of what I've been like this whole season, and it's been very helpful for me. I'm most excited for just looking to see how we as a team finished this season. You know, we was very high up and then got knocked off for 2 weeks. Finally was able to bounce back last week. So just seeing how we gonna be able to handle the rest of this season and just enjoying it with my brothers for the last time for me, because it's my last year. So, and then going forward from that, you know, just seeing what is possible, you know, hoping that I'm able to get drafted. So.
The Heartland is brought to you by Iowa's corn farmers of the Iowa Corn Growers Association and Iowa Corn Promotion Board. You may think Iowa grows corn, but the truth is, corn grows Iowa. And by Athletico Physical Therapy. It all starts here.
Charlie ran a great route, you know, made a double move on that guy, and he was wide open. It's kind of one of those ones that he's so wide open that you just hope you don't overthrow it, and I was fortunate to be able to get him the ball, and he did the rest. You know, offensive line did a great job blocking, and it was a really big play and a crucial part of the game.
A double move, faking it out and going to the post. It's a great call, first down call. We knew they were kind of going to play outside shade. And again, Alex just threw a great ball, you know, put it out there for me to go get it, and then, you know, it was open grass, so I just had plenty of room to go run.
The whole thing, it was just kind of a blur. Ran a quick screen play to the left. Alex delivered a great ball, and you know, I caught it and saw two defenders closing in on me, and I just kind of got as low as possible and braced myself, and somehow made it out, and you know, saw open field and just ran. And then, you know, I had to look back and see if my brothers were coming, you know, to make sure that was real. So just a surreal moment, just getting to celebrate with the guys in the end zone. It felt great.
You know, I saw him catch the ball with two guys wrapped around him, had him dead to rights. And, you know, he was able to slip out of it and, you know, score a touchdown in a really crucial part of the game again. And that's just some of the things that he can do with the ball in his hands. You know, just have to get it to him however we can. He can make big plays like that. It was honestly a dream come true. I've been dreaming ever since I was a little kid of playing at the biggest stage in college football, and you know, especially a blackout game, 70,000 fans. It was an electric atmosphere, so it was everything I've dreamed of, and was really excited to play in. A little bit nervous, but once the game got going, it was really awesome. You know, couldn't ask for anything more.
I think just, you know, stay focused on the basics. You know, we watched the tape, learned from the tape, got a good win, and now it's time to move on to this week. Just do what we do best, and you know, let's get back to the basics, the fundamentals, and have a good week of practice. Yeah, you know, Illinois is a really tough team. They've had a lot of upsets this year. You know, they're going to give us our all. It's a senior day for our guys, so we want to get the win for those guys. You know, all of our brothers that we've been working and grinding with all year. There's no easy games in the Big Ten, so we're looking forward to a tough fight with Illinois.
This has been a presentation from Learfield,